Alrighty. Now I have no idea how this sounds. I have no idea how this looks. I'll check out my stream in a second to make sure it all looks okay, but you guys are going to have to tell me how it sounds, whether you can hear my voice. I have a fan running beside my laptop fan because my laptop is overheating, so I'm trying to help cool it a little, which is ridiculous, I know, but that's what you get when you have a shitty laptop trying to play a game and manage Twitch. Um, so if you can't hear me or the game because all you can hear is that, let me know and I'll try and arrange my room a little better. I don't even know if you can see the game right now because by my screen it does not look like it. So one second. Let me try and pick this. There we go. Okay, you guys should be able to see this now. Hopefully you do. And my chat is open and I'm going to try and be monitoring that at the same time. Oh, perfect. You guys can't see my screen. Okay, 1 second. My chat is open. There we go. Okay. Good. I can hear. Alrighty. Sweet. Let's hope this all works. So hold on, let me quickly adjust one setting and we'll get started. Once it loads. Okay, and that should look better. Perfect. I am going to be trying to watch the chat as much as possible if you guys are talking to me. I'm going to start out by playing with my weaker tanks, so I don't enter a regular battle being my super high tank in tier 8 and then doing absolute shit because I haven't played in several months. These are my good tanks though. I have the ISU 152, which is ridiculous. One shot kills most things, and I have it fully unlocked. I just need to research and unlock the next one, which is tier 9. Love this tank. This is definitely my favorite one so far. And just look at the barrel is freaking as long as the tank. It's amazing. And Russian tanks are honestly the best tanks out there. German tanks are good as well, but they're not as good for tank destroyers, which is how my type of gameplay. This one as well is another Russian tank destroyer. Love playing this one as well. And then here's a German one, and you can just see, like, look at a Russian tank destroyer of the same tier, fully armored. It has a slope at the front. It's narrow. It's small. It's light compared to a German one where it has a box end. It's not fully armored. You can see that the armor is not that thick, and the barrel is shorter. Which for a tank destroyer you want distance, you want power. For that you need a better barrel so that it can build up more pressure behind the bullet. So this one is still good. Don't get me wrong. It's definitely packs a pretty sizable punch, but the Russians, they know how to develop a tank, which is very unfortunate given the news that came out last night for me about them starting to invade the Ukraine. And then I just started for the first time ever playing the Swedish tank destroyer line. I love Volvo. It's my favorite car company, and I have 2 Volvos right now, and so I decided I should use a Swedish tank to try and get that. Here is actually a German tank that I really liked, the Nashorn. Had no complaints about this tank. It was easy to destroy, obviously, because the same issues, thin armor. Hi, serve. Yes, a face. How do I look? Do I look ugly today? And I rarely play the. I have one of the tanks, but I rarely play this tank. It's SPG. Oh, thanks. Uh huh. Yeah, real wise guy, aren't you? Okay, now you're overcompensating in the other direction. Anyways, welcome. Are you starting your stream up soon as well? Oh wait, or is that tomorrow? No, no, no. You are doing a stream tonight. Yeah. Oh, you went live? You just popped in my chat? Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna go bug you for a second then in your chat. If you know what I mean, which I know you do. Alrighty, it's done. You're waiting for it to release? Like, does it release right at 6 or something today? Or for Eastern Standard Time? You're welcome. Oh, wow. Well, thanks for hopping in my chat while you wait. It's not too bad right now. Only on PC? When does it release on console? If it releases on console, I have no idea. Midnight? Okay. F2. F2 is over there. Okay. Hold on, my game music is too loud. There we go. Now, this map sucks in my opinion. I hate it. Tank. Almost all the tanks go up center. It's tactically the best move. You have the high ground. You have a lot of defense up there. But you don't want to slow tank destroyer up there. They're less armored and slower, and so they can't get to a good defensive position before the medium tanks and the light tanks come out and destroy you. And so for tank destroyers, you want them flanking around the sides for the heavy tanks, which usually come around the sides over other tank destroyers. And so I like this side better just because the other side is water. It's a lot more open space. This is buildings to hide behind. But I rarely win on this map because, as you can see, look at our troop displacement. You don't want it all going for one place like the enemy team is doing. They're all going for the middle, but ours, you have some in the middle and you have some sitting back at base still, which is way too far. As you can see, our light tank went up there, but now he's getting destroyed, which is why I didn't pursue. I'm going to wait for him to lure the enemy tanks back this way a bit. Okay, sounds good, sir. Well, thanks for hopping in, and I'll catch you later. And here's our first victim. Oh my gosh. Well, I have two heavy tanks. Hold on, what tier are these tanks? Oh, both these tier tanks, or two tanks, are a higher tier than I am, I think. Which means they'll be harder for me to penetrate. The best place to hit on a tank is either broadside them or get right underneath. There we go. Tier 4. Okay, so no, they were the same tier as my tank. The best place to shoot tanks is either broadside them or hit right between the two treads underneath the turret. You want something solid to impact on for it to dig in, because if you keep it, there we go. Because if you aim at an angle, the bullet's just going to ricochet and you're not going to do any damage. Broadsiding is obviously the best, especially if you have explosive ammo. So if you look at this tank, I have the armor piercing, which is standard bullets. The AP composite rigid is super helpful if you're against tanks that have really, really thick armor. You'll see that they do have more penetration, average penetration, than the regular ones. But if you look at the high explosive, they don't penetrate as much, but they do more damage. And so if you use one of these when you're going straight at someone's side, it'll the armor is a little thinner there, so you can penetrate, blow up, and then you could damage their crew members and incapacitate some of them, which is always good. Anyways, I'm rambling. I apologize. I love the mechanics of this game so much. We're going to go back, and we're actually going to use this tank just because, like I said, I want to start off at a lower level. Just so that I'm not jumping into the higher tier tank battles right away without having a little bit more practice first. Because as you saw, I did not do well. On any of the lower tiers, though, I only use the standard ammo. It might be helpful to have some of the others, but but when you're starting off, it gets expensive. So I usually wait until I'm tier 5 before I start getting more of the ammo, which this tank is tier 4, so of course it's always helpful, but it's just I'd rather save the credits for buying a new tank. Hope you guys can see me alright. And this is now my first stream as affiliate, so that's very, very good. A big shout out to all of my followers and Serb and Mender who've been streaming with me, helping me make the content and get here, so it's wonderful. And thanks to you as well, all my viewers. Really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you, you know? Here, let's check. Oh yeah, my fans are running on the laptop right now at 5,500 RPM. Definitely safe. Now this map sucks. I really hate this map. Actually, this one isn't as bad as the other one. But for a tank destroyer, you have to play tank destroyers really carefully, which is why I'm not jumping into the higher tier matches right away. I don't trust myself to not piss off literally everybody. But it is also a very slow-paced game. The games are up to 50 minutes long, and so, or not 50, 15, my bad, misspoke there. And sometimes it can take 15 minutes, just depending on how people play, how aggressive people are. And I tend to play a little bit more aggressive, usually, but as you can see, that already has not worked out for me this match, so. But he's getting, someone spotted him and now he's getting hurt a lot, so that makes up for it. As you can see, I might be able to get him if I move forward a bit, but so we're going to try for that, because I can't attack that guy at all, and he has a lot of other guys who are going to try and hurt him right now. So he's still further ahead. And I'm trying to convince Mender to play this game with me too, because it's always more fun when you can platoon with somebody. See, these bushes are supposed to help cover me, but they really don't, do they? And now I'm hit by multiple sides. I was hoping to move up further behind that medium tank, but it's too hot. And you can see the medium tanks should move up a little bit. Like the two sitting back here, they really need to move up so that us tank destroyers can just spy them and then shoot them. But if they don't move up, then we can't see anybody, we can't shoot anybody, and it just does not work. So now he's moving up, so I'm going to move up with him to try and give him some cover fire. I'm getting hurt from different ways again. People over there can see me. Ah, I was trying to cross the way so that I could, hold on. Yeah, I was trying to cross so I could get behind this building for cover, but it's too bad. Just checking out where other people are right now. Seeing if we're going to win this or not. The score at the top means we've killed 4 of theirs and they've killed 4 of ours. And our placement is not that great. This is, in all world tanks, you either destroy the entire enemy team or you capture their base. And as you can see on the mini-map in the bottom right, I think that's, unless my, hold on. Yeah, you can see the bottom right, my windows in the bottom left. I guess I could just look at my stream instead of opening settings, but whatever. You can see that Matilda is now coming up behind, and other tanks could, where they could flank everybody sitting here, and that's how we lost. I will not bet money that we'll lose, because I don't have money to bet, but I'll bet we'll lose. I'm going to readjust my headphones real quick. Yes, the Swede is still in the battle as well. Yeah, it doesn't say how long it's been in there, though. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to, I guess I'll try, I hate all the other tanks I have here right now, so I will try one of my higher tier battles. I'm going to try this tank, I think. What do I need? Holy crap. The next tank is 71,000 experience to unlock. It costs a lot. 2/3 to unlock that freaking cannon. And before I unlock that, I have to unlock those treads. You can see it's highlighting it when I hover over it. That's ridiculous. But I can't unlock that next tank till I get this. So yeah, I might as well start using this tank more, huh? I'm going to buy some of those high explosive ammo for reasons, like I said, and some of the AP composite. You can look at the prices, though. The high explosive and the regular are usually about the same price, but this is like just a shit ton more than that. It's ridiculous. I'm changing my mind. I'm actually not going to purchase that. And you rarely use the high explosive. I only use them either if I'm broadsiding. I'm going to buy more though. If I'm going straight on someone's side, I'll use them, or if there's light tanks. Because light tanks can go super fast, and so they can get around you before you can turn in to intercept them. Oh hey, the Swede won. That's good. Anyways, so use high explosives to take out the treads on light tanks so that they can't move as quickly. Super useful. And then I need to put view on. And these are just things if my tank catches fire, fire extinguisher, if the engine breaks or a part breaks, repair kits, and health kit. Oh, hey, look, the Su-85 lost. Like I said, they left their rear open to be flanked, so we're going to do another battle in this tank. I'm going to switch my chairs real quickly, actually. I should have grabbed this from the beginning. It's my office chair. It's definitely a lot comfier. Hold on. You guys can see me alright still. Now on this match, there's a lot of hills over here, and there's a big beachhead over here. If you can see my mouse on the mini-map at the bottom right. I'm going to go down below. There's a lot of heavy tanks there, but... Oh, and they're tier 5. Never mind, I'm going to stay up here. I don't want to get wrecked by all the high-tier heavy tanks that are going to be going that way. Not a fun time, let me tell you. And yeah, you can see the highlighted tank, SAV M43 is the second from the bottom on the left-hand side there of the list of tanks. That's me. So I'm pretty low on the list of power. Yeah, this is not going to be great. You can see this is where other tank destroyers go as well, but both of those are a lot higher on the list, so at least I'll have some good backup. If this tank can ever get there. The little tank that could. Yeah, he's down there. No one else is up here. That light tank is moving up to spot other tanks for us. I don't have a shot at that one, unfortunately. Oh, got lots of tanks popping up everywhere. I can't shoot any of these, but hopefully that light tank will lure that tank destroyer over this way a little bit. Just waiting for it to close in. Still missed. Great. I think it's a T. Try and get to cover behind this building. I'm going to wait for that light tank to hopefully spot that tank destroyer for me. Hopefully. And he's not doing anything. Well, if the light tank does nothing, then that means I have to go try and find out where that tank destroyer is, which most likely means I'll die. You can see he's trying to search for him too. Oh, and he found him. Oh, he got damaged really quickly. Oh, there's a second one now. Of course, I can't see either of them from my position. Oh, crap. And there we go. I had 4 different tanks shoot me there. Unfortunate. Well, let's try one of my higher tier tanks. Let's try the Saint Emile. See how it goes. Why are you back for a bit? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Welcome back, Serb. Ah. Yeah. Well, tell your viewers to come watch me. This one as well has three great areas really for tank destroyers. This is a good map. If you want to fight other tank destroyers and light tanks, go to the right side. If you want to fight light tanks and heavy tanks, left side. This tank has better damage than penetration, so I'm going to be taking this side just because I don't want to deal with heavy tanks. How much time you got left on your download, Serb? This tank is also slow as balls, so it'll take me forever to get anywhere anyways. You might not have noticed, but on the bottom of the screen I quickly switched to load my explosive rounds, and that's so that if I come across light tanks, which are usually faster, then I can take out them quicker. I don't even know if you guys can actually see that bottom bar. Sir, can you see the HUD where I can select my ammo types, my repair modules, stuff like that? Should be in the middle of the bottom screen. I don't even know if you guys can see my maps or anything like that. I might have been just talking shit this entire time. Varying between 10 minutes and a year, yep. Well, we can play Rocket League if you want. Really? Son of a bitch. Well, that sucks. I don't know. Why is there a heavy tank this way? That throws off my entire plan to avoid the heavy tanks. Well, this entire time I've been talking, you guys can't see anything. That sucks a lot. It's fantastic. I see you guys can see the top left, though, where it shows other tank names, so I'll look at adjusting the window later, trying to figure it out. But for this stream, sorry. How big is the download, Serb? I assume it's like 90, or not 90, but like 80 gigs or something like that. $50. That's not too bad. Shouldn't take too long. But it is, well, you're at Calvin though, so your internet shouldn't be too bad. Okay, there's tank. Who the hell? I don't even know where oh, he's all the way over there. That was ridiculous. Well, if you want to do Rocket League, Serb, I'm down. You'll have to show me how to connect to voice chat through the computer, of course, but so now we're trying to push the base, which is only 3 of us, so this is a terrible idea. We should really wait for others to catch up, but it looks like they're not going to. So we're probably going to die here. My biggest concern is these trees. Someone could be hiding in there that I can't see. Yeah, pretty much. You can see everyone here is too coward to go out. My game's either frozen. Yeah, it's frozen right now. There we go. Blind fire. Hope I hit something. I hope this guy comes around, tries to fight. We'll get a nasty surprise. Oh, and that tank destroyer is trying to nail us too. Almost had a shot. He just came out a little bit more. Oh, we've just highlighted everybody. I'm going to try and take out that SPG because he can do a lot of damage to me if he hits just right. Oh yeah, one shot. He was at 100 health too. It's excellent. Ooh, that's not good. There's a tank destroyer out there. He's targeted me. And I can't see them, of course. And I'm crippled briefly. There we go. You can see how powerful this tank is, though. I killed 2 people with 1 shot. One was already damaged, of course, but a lot better than that Swedish tank, which is just level 1 right now. Which is still in battle, apparently. Ooh, we have tokens, apparently. I have 5, and everything here is 6. That's excellent. Really useful. There we go. I could get 10 days of premium if I wanted. But I don't need anything right now, so that's fine. What do I have to wait for? Oh, right, that's this tank. Ridiculous. What do I need for this one? This one I actually almost have to the next tier. I just need 10,000 more experience. That sucks. But let's go. And I'm tier 8. Or I'm tier 6. Tier 7. I'm blind. I'm tier 7 in a tier 8 battle, so I'm at the low end. This map as well is actually pretty good for tank destroyers. You can go either way and have good results. I prefer going. You can't see the map. Why am I bothering telling you? Gotta figure that out. I'll figure that out after this match, I think. Because yeah, everything I say is pretty much useless if you can't see what the map looks like. I'm going this way. The Saint Emile, the tank I was just playing in, just lost its match. Sucks. I knew that was going to happen, though. Our tanks were too spread out. No one was defending our base. So my favorite place is right here. You can hit anybody across the water. You have good coverage, so no one can spot you as easily, and you have good good availability to attack tanks that are also seen in the tower entrances. So overall, it's not bad. But that guy's not coming out. We have a heavy tank moving up with us, which is nice. If you haven't played World Tanks before, he has 3 stripes. Medium tanks have 2 stripes. Light tanks are 1 diamond. Tank destroyers are a triangle, and SPGs are a square. And SPG stands for self-propelled grenade. Basically, they're moving mortars. The simplest that I can describe them as. This pisses me off though when none of our tanks go over there to spot any of the enemy tanks. So then you have us sitting back here waiting and their team sitting back there waiting, and neither of our light tanks are doing their job and going out and spotting. But whatever. The Swedish tank ended in a draw. So at least that one wasn't a loss. There's our light tank going, but doesn't spot anyone yet. Unfortunately, as a tank destroyer, this is the majority of my gameplay. They're not. You sit and wait. They're the snipers of the tank world. Whereas the light tanks and the medium tanks get the majority of the movements, and then heavy tanks get the majority of the fire play, or firepower play. And he's hiding behind the house. This is where I'm going to move up. It's definitely not safe, but I don't really have a choice at this point. And as I watch him lose all his health, you can see I'm retreating. Because it's only me and that light tank. I thought there was a heavy tank with us, but I guess he either went to the middle to help defend, or if he might have even just straight up left when he saw that we were losing. So that's not good. So with all that in mind, I am going to actually go back towards our base. Unless I die before then. Wonderful. There's no coverage here. Except for this hill. Watch for him. This is very much not going well for me. And yeah, there we go. Well, we lost this one big time, as we have lost almost every match. We've died in every match at least, but just rip. So yes, he got a draw. And the Emil, he lost. We're going to do the Swedish tank again. Just because I'm trying to level him up a little bit more. This map is hard for tank destroyers. I'm going to be going out that way. Oh, right, I was going to try and fix that. Whoops. That tank is driving backwards, and I'm not quite sure why. And he drove into a wall. Oh, my ping's through the roof. Never mind. I'm the one in a wall. Yeah, my ping's staying around 110, 130 right now. Ah, the other tank battle lost, which again we knew as well, but it's always just disappointing. And again, like in all the other matches, I'm cast off to the side with only one other. Again, you can't see the map. There's only one other person with me again. So, cast off to the side as an outcast. And I'm going to wait until I see a tank, which who knows when. Because I sure don't. Although that medium tank's coming kind of close. Maybe I'll have a shot at him. Armor not penetrate. Are you kidding me? Oh, there. Archer got him. Another tank destroyer behind me. Maybe I'll have to look at getting the armor piercing rounds. Although I'm a tier 4 playing against tier 6s, and that was... No, that was a tier 4 medium. So yeah, maybe I just have to look at upgrading. You can't see on the map, but we are being completely outflanked right now. They're all behind us. It's almost like the battle was going the complete other direction. We've kind of actually swapped sides almost, but not good for either of us. Come on. Are you kidding me? I missed. You dumbass medium tank. Get the fuck out of my way. Fucking idiot. Son of a bitch. Well, we lose this one, I think. I'm gonna try and get a different angle on that tank destroyer, or medium tank that I was fighting with. Excuse me. Ooh. There we go. Of course. My archer teammate who's sitting back there is really not helping at all, and neither is that guy over there. Although he is moving in on it, but... Oh my gosh. This is not going well, guys. I'm trying to live out here, but... I don't think it's going to happen this game. It'd be nice if I survived one match, right? And I mean, there's a tank coming behind me now. It's a heavy tank, so... Try and get over here where I have a bit more cover. And we're going to play the waiting game. Although, he's waiting too now. I don't know which way he's going to go, but it looks like both my other two teammates are going to come in that way, so I'm going to go around this way and try and flank him. Of course. One of the other tanks I couldn't see on the map was waiting for me. Frickin' just my luck, right? Okay, I'm going to quickly go to settings and try to figure out why it won't show everything. That's alright. Not quite sure. Let's try making it full screen and seeing if that helps. I'm also trying to see if I can connect to a better server. My ping was super high now, although now it's showing 118. It was just showing 140, so. Oh wow, did we lose? Shocker. Give you a secret hint, guys. It was not a shocker. Anyways, let's go to, let's make it full screen. Here we go. Okay. Make sure Streamlabs is still working. Oh, I figured it out. Man, you guys couldn't have seen anything at all. It sucks. Okay, let me go make this non-full screen just because like being able to quickly access my other shit. Okay. There we go. Hold on, let me just make sure it fits perfectly. That should be a lot better. Man, sorry about that, guys. Sorry I didn't figure that out sooner. Alrighty, I was looking at getting better equipment for this tank. Yeah, I don't want to use any of my free experience, so I'm waiting to get a bit more combat experience for this one first. But we will go back to. No, we'll do medevac. This one. So the high piercing rounds, the way you tell whether it's worth it to buy it or not is by how much average penetration they get more than the regulars. So you can see 63 to 115. That is almost double, so that actually is worth spending that extra money on. I'll buy just 5 of those as well. Okay, I have all of those, so let's try again. We're still running at 92 degrees Celsius apparently for my CPU temperature. Don't know how accurate this thing is, of course, but both fans for the CPU and GPU are running at 5,500 RPM again. This map again, and now you guys should actually be able to see everything, which must be just mind-blowing for you. I'm waiting to see if it pops up in my stream for me so I can see that you guys are seeing everything still, but I think it works now. Playing Brawl's level 4 tanks, so that's at least nice. Yeah, you can see the map now in the bottom right there. That's perfect. Glad I figured that out. So yeah, in the bottom right, I was talking about this map before. You can go to the left on that mini map, but it is into water, whereas I can go to the right and it's into a city, more cover, and more places to hide behind for defense. We're gonna lose this match. You can see on the mini-map, not enough forces went to the middle there. You can see we're getting absolutely demolished there, whereas a lot went to the side here. And we have 6 or 7 just sitting at the back there, which is completely useless. So this match was a total loss. But who knows? Maybe us 3 tank destroyers here will get around to the other side and capture. Well, man, I need to upgrade the engine on this. It's so slow. Tank destroyers are always usually slow, but this is just unbearable at this point. So where this guy is a very common spot for tank destroyers to come in this match. It's just amazing, period. Whereas that other tank destroyer rushed front lines and got his head bitten off. So since he's up there, I'm going to try and go through the city, but stay further back than that guy did. Take my time. Can't quite get to him. Always use the cover of bushes. And son of a bitch. I am fucked. There we go. Unbelievable. I'm amazed that I didn't just get absolutely destroyed there. Well, I'm going to sit here until someone can move up and spot those tanks for us, because without knowing where those tanks were, I'll just die every time. So in the meantime, I'm just going to fall back a little bit. So now I can still defend from this position, but I'm not at risk of being seen. So where is he? He's the one who spotted me, that QM2, I think it says. And I want my medium tank sitting right there to go up and freaking spot those people sit. All the enemy tanks are sitting all the way back there at A4 on the minimap. There's a ledge, and they will sit there the entire game, just waiting for tanks to come up. It's annoying, but it works, unfortunately, so. And as you can see, all my teammates are not really being helpful in moving up to help me spot where the enemy tanks are, but whatever. Can't even shoot this guy still. And our medium tank who's sitting there, I'm sure is going to do nothing, so I'm going to try and make my way over there a little bit. Right there, that's where I want to hit. And he's done. What? Seriously? That's ridiculous. A side shot didn't penetrate. So now I just need someone to move up to spot those tanks that are camping, because the only other tanks left are most likely going to be back there. But I think we're going to win this one. I don't know if I'll make it to the end to see the victory, but I think we are going to win it. Oh, he's done, and one just jumped off the ledge. So the other three tanks are either still sitting up there or they're over to the left where that BT7 is on the minimap. Wherever they are, I hope we kill them. They have a really good defense point though, so it'll be hard to get them out of their nest. Yeah, they're all up here. Very easy for us to at least, so we don't have to try and find them, but hard for us to kill them. Don't see him either. There we go. Are you kidding me? We had 6 tanks on the field. And I wasn't even shooting at him, but 3 other tanks were, and he's like, no, this guy. Just fucking excellent. Just great. Well, for now, stream, I'm gonna hop off. This is where I'll end World Tanks for tonight. I might hop on in a bit with Mender to do some Rocket League. I'll post it on my Twitter, so stay tuned for that. See you guys Saturday, I think, is when I'm streaming next, or Sunday. Again, I'll post it on Twitter. I'll type in the Twitter into the chat, but it's FA Morningstar SP. Just because FA Morningstar was already taken. So thanks for watching, and I will chat with you guys soon. Have a good night, guys, everybody.